Big news out of Formula One this weekend in Brazil. Champions are made and people get robbed at gunpoint. Also news on the new Audi RS3, a prime minister goes for a spin, a tribute to a Toyota legend, and commenter of the week. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D. You're watching Fast Lane Daily. Did you catch it? Six years ago, you knew them as the Jaguar F1 team. Jump to today, well, their name has changed as well as the management, but now they are the 2010 Constructors Champions in Formula One. Yeah, that's right. Red Bull Racing, a team based around an energy drink, has built the best cars in Formula One for 2010, and the record proves it. It all happened this weekend at the Brazilian Grand Prix in Sao Paulo, where Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber finished 1-2, pushing the team points out of reach of McLaren and Ferrari. Red Bull was runner-up last year to Braun GP, who had dominated most of the season, but this year, there's no question that Adrian Newey's RB6 chassis was the best in the field. The race also closed the gap in the Drivers' Championship. Fernando Alonso now maintains an 8-point lead over Webber, and Webber only 7 points to Vettel. That means it all comes down to the final race of the year in Abu Dhabi next week, where the weak will fail. W-E-A-K. Yeah. Well, that being said, all the on-track excitement wasn't, well, that exciting compared to the off-track excitement. After qualifying on Saturday, last year's world champion Jenson Button was leaving the track and heading to his hotel, where he, his father, trainer, and manager were ambushed by armed gunmen with machine guns in a shady part of town. Luckily, McLaren had provided Button and his teammate Lewis with armored cars and specially trained police drivers. Button's driver successfully escaped the scene after crashing into 5 or 6 parked cars while trying to avoid the ambush. Sauber also confirmed on Sunday that a few of their team engineers were robbed at gunpoint while returning to their hotel within the city center. Only bags, mobile phones, cash, and personal items were stolen, but still, it's really not something you'd expect out of an F1 venue location. Geez, F1's getting all gangster. Maybe more people in America will start watching. You know what's funny though? In other news, Red Bull engineers were also attacked while returning to their hotel, but they had wings to get away. Can I get a room? Ah, there we go. And speaking of racing, here's Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin driving around in a junior Formula Renault car. Check it out. Ah, you almost recovered it. You should have been able to. Don't you learn that in like Russian spy school or something? You do?
I can tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
All right. Well played. Now on to a video tribute produced by Toyota and Lexus in memory of the late Hiromu Naruse. Check it out.
Having logged more hours at Nürburgring than any other Japanese driver, to some, he was Nurmeister, the one and only master. Others saw him as a chef, carefully applying seasoning to every vehicle he touched. Some say he brought dream cars to life. He came to the company in 1963, so skilled at math they nearly put him in accounting. But his real gift lay in his hands, in his heart, and he knew it. The flavor of a car is created on the track, he'd say, and that's exactly where he refined his craft. Topping speeds of 300 kilometers per hour at Spa-Francorchamps and Fuji Speedway, he loved racing so much he'd continue on his days off. Over 47 years, he inspired almost every iconic racing vehicle developed by Toyota. His role in the company's heritage as a sports car manufacturer is indisputable. True to his passion, Hiromu Naruse was a man who pursued life wholeheartedly, and we thank him for allowing us to be part of his pursuit.
A legend in the car world that will never be forgotten. And now on to the internet rumor mill. Auto Express is claiming that the new Audi RS3, which will be revealed in a few weeks, will have the same 2.5-liter 5-cylinder TFSI motor that is in the TTRS. That's 345 horses in an A3. And that's the rumor mill. And that's it. Oh, only 2,700 units will be sold. Boom! You know what? Epic boom montage. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Love it. Hey guys, what time is it? I'm not sure if I...
Standard time now.
Is it Eastern Standard
Oh
Time?
yeah, set it back an hour or forward.
Commenter of the week, Daylight Savings Time!
Our show, yeah, commenter of the week.
This week's comment
You gotta
comes...
say comments.
Oh, that's right. Comments. This week's comment comes from last Monday's episode, and a commenter by the name of Spiker88 said this. Awesome episode. Or are they? Had me cracking up. He's referring to this.
Or are they?
Yeah, the whole devil eyes thing. Took me a while to get the timing right for the annotation, but man, was that worth it. Would love for more clever stuff like that to be done more often in episodes. Well, Spiker88, you're right. That was awesome. And funny you should say you'd like more clever stuff done in episodes, because if you go back to the intro, you'll see a random frame with Natalie Portman. If you blink, you'll miss it. You also see in the middle of the episode a digital clock in the lower left-hand corner. Yeah. And for our YouTube-only audience, right now there's a bunch of annotations on the screen. Right now there's one here, there's one here, there's one right here, here, right over my face, and one here. One of them is real and will take you to a behind-the-scenes video from our recent trip to Germany that you'll definitely want to check out. And there's one here. Well, that's it for Fast Lane Daily today. It's a sleety Monday here in New York City. We want to give a special congrats to our supervising producer, Alan Kaufman, for completing another New York City marathon. He's home today resting, but Alan has ran upwards of like 40 marathons. I'm not sure the actual number of New York City marathons, but it's a bunch. So he's home resting. So Alan, congrats again. We will talk to you cats tomorrow on a Tuesday. I got my days right this week. And finally for today, I want to remind you of an absolutely amazing film. We've referenced it a few times in our show, but now you can own it for your own personal collection. It's called Rendezvous, and it's the 1976 film where French filmmaker Claude Lelouch created the ultimate car chase scene. It's 9 minutes long, and it's one single take through the streets of Paris at extremely high speeds. Jeremy Clarkson even said that the film makes Bullitt look like a cartoon. You can now buy it for your own collection at www.spiritlevelfilm.com. Hell, JF owns it, and you should too. Mr. goes for a spin, a tribute to a Toyota legend. Their name has changed. Their name has changed. What the f is that noise? You know what's funny though? Let's do it again.